Hey, what's up you guys? My name is Vivian from ThePaperLetterBlog, also known as the chatty Penpal channel, coming to you today with another Penpal mail idea. Now, of course, I would love it if you would follow me on YouTube if you haven't already, and I also have other social media channels such as Instagram, where I post not only the pictures from the videos I upload, but also other mails that do not appear on YouTube. So definitely follow me there if you do not already, and let's get into this video. Now, I'm coming to you on this super lovely and sunny Tuesday with some sort of goodie envelopes. I am going to put these two teas, a green tea matcha, or matcha is always green tea, a matcha tea, and a caramelized pear tea, and I am making these envelopes specifically for those two teas. But I wanted to show you these anyway, even if you don't like sending tea, because of course you can use the ideas I'm showing here today to make regular Penpal goodie envelopes. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm making pockets or envelopes or gift bags, whatever you want to call them, simply by eye. You can see how I'm doing that. I'm just measuring out how big the tea bag is, and then I am folding the gift bag around it, if that makes sense. I also did a tutorial for this a while back, a long time ago. I will try and find it and link it if I can. It's the easiest way of making gift bags because you don't have to measure anything, and you can use, I love this, any type of scrap paper you might have. Now, the goodies we are using today, or the goodies, the things we're using today for decorating are mainly from what you see on the channel, the Your Creative Studio box. I usually film unboxings for these for the channel. You can check them out if you like, and then I will just put the goodies in my regular supplies, so I don't usually keep them all together. But I made these envelopes right after I filmed that unboxing, and sometimes I get so overwhelmed with all of the supplies I have, it's quite nice to focus on a small collection of goodies. So I decided to challenge myself to use mainly, or only if I could, the Your Creative Studio book. So this is not, I'm not filming this in collaboration with the Your Creative Studio books. I do the unboxings for that, but I just thought it would be fun to see how far I could come in terms of decorating with just the goodies from that box. I don't think this was I think this might have been the December box, although I'm not entirely sure. I'll try to find the unboxing, and you can check that out if you like. So, and the reason why I'm making, this is something I love so much. I always hoard, so I decided to finally use it. It's rub-on stickers. They are so fancy. It almost looks like it's printed directly on the paper. And it had a teapot on there, which kind of perfect for a tea swap. That was what I was going to tell you. You may have heard me say it before, but a long time ago, in November, I think I joined a couple of tea swaps, or tea advent calendar swaps. So for every swap you had to make 2 days of the advent calendar, and one of the envelopes got lost, so I had to resend them. So I made these two as a replacement, and then the only objective was to decorate envelopes and put some tea inside. And then what I also did, as you could see me do a little bit before, is I added a tiny flat goodie in each of them, so that when you open the tea envelope you get a little surprise of something extra. Now, in my videos, I'm usually not very good in talking you through everything I'm doing, but I'm gonna try. So what I've done so far for the left envelope is, of course, I've used the cling, is it called cling stamps? I never know. Cling stamps with book images to decorate the craft paper. And then I've carefully cut out one of the flowers that was on a paper included in the box, and then the other envelope, of course, I've only done the rub-on stickers so far. For the envelope on the left, I'm adding a piece of a doily. I guess you can see all of that, but I'm just gonna talk you through it. And then a beautiful label that I received from Jackie a little while ago. Thought that tied everything together quite nicely. And then I also had these stickers with books, because I think the theme from that box was books with the stamps and the stickers and everything. I thought that was quite cute. And then I add a washi tape sample, and I'm going to do some finishing touches as always. And then I'm also piercing a hole in the envelope. I wouldn't normally do that, of course, but the tea advent envelopes were supposed to go on a ring so that you could hang them all up. It looked really, really fun, and I was super sad that I didn't join all 24 days. I just joined like 6 or something. But that was really fun. So maybe this year I can start on time, because I always worry too much about them. But I did a tea advent video also for my patrons a little while ago, and same what I told them. It was really nice to work on something small, like especially when you don't feel creative. It's so refreshing and so, well, almost simple to focus on a little envelope instead of what the heck am I going to create now? Because you literally have a tiny frame, because the envelope is not going to be much bigger than a tea bag, and you can just focus on that, and you basically have full freedom, because the decoration or the theme was sender's choice. I realize I'm a little bit out of frame here. I'm going to change that soon, don't worry. I'm just I tore another piece of the page from the rose off, just the one with the script, and I'm using that to decorate a little bit of the side. And then I stamped a label on some old paper, and I wrote 16, because this was excuse me, these days were for a day 15 and 16. And I'm also adding a little stamp. I do have to admit, I struggle quite a bit with these two envelopes. I like how they turned out, but I didn't find it super duper easy, simply because I wasn't feeling creative back then, and I didn't know what to make. I tend to start overthinking it, especially this time, especially since I had a huge time pressure, because my swap got lost. And I was making the replacement swap just days before day 15 and 16 of the advent calendar. I think I made this on like day 11, and of course it arrived way too late. It arrived closer to Christmas, because during the December month our mail is so overwhelmed with all of the Christmas cards, which I guess is a good thing. I really like that so many people send mail in December, but this arrived too late. But when I was making this, I was still hoping that it would arrive on time. And time pressure, you may know that some people work well under pressure. Please let me know, do you work well under pressure or not? I do not. Maybe with studying or something I would work well under pressure, but with crafting, no. I lose all my creativity, I overthink everything, and this happens. I am looking at this, I'm thinking, okay, Vivian, you stuck down this sticker paper, you're gonna embrace it, you're gonna work with it. And I don't like it. I didn't like the way this page looked, so in a little bit I am actually going to tear it back off. And that felt like such a waste. But in the end, I was really happy I did it, because I was just editing the thumbnail, and I love the way the envelope for this mail turned out. So I am, even though it felt like a stupid mistake, I'm so happy that I decided to change it, because in the end, I liked it way better. And I have said this so many times, but I find it very easy to tell all of you, embrace the project, embrace the process, and have fun. Don't worry about the outcome so much. And then here I am, super duper worried about the outcome. So you're definitely not alone. And it's a lot easier to say it to someone else than it is to actually do it yourself. A little bit of a mail making realness for you. I struggle too, okay? Sometimes people message me like, oh, I wish I could make mail the way you do. It always looks so easy when you do it. And then you should know how much I struggle. I want to do one last thing while we're decorating. It's very random, but over on Instagram, like I said, if you don't follow me yet, please do. I would love to see you there as well. But over on Instagram, sorry, that's an email notification. Over on Instagram, third time's the charm. I sometimes see people doing one of those mental health or self-care reminders. they post in their stories a reminder like, have you had have you had enough water today? Have you checked in with yourself and stuff like that? And I'm always like, oh crap, I needed that. So I'm not like a mental health guru or anything, but I'm gonna check in with you. Are you doing okay today? And if not, are you taking good care of yourself? Of course, if you are doing okay, also remember to take good care of yourself. I'm going to invite you to take a deep breath, because that is the first thing I forget doing when I'm not feeling well. Even when I am feeling well, I forget to take deep breaths. And I'm also going to invite you to make a nice cup of tea or coffee, or grab a glass of water, because we need to stay hydrated even when it's sort of winter. And I don't know who needs to hear this, but give yourself a pat on the shoulder, okay? Because we're making it through another day, and I think, especially in these crazy times, that's a lot. I know not all of us are in a crazy situation, but if I speak for myself, here in the Netherlands, we're still in lockdown. We have a curfew. It's hard, and it's okay to give yourself a pat on the shoulder every now and then to remind yourself that we're making it through. So I don't know if anyone needed to hear that, but I think I did. So I'm gonna stop here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Also a big thank you to my patrons who make all of this possible, and to all of you for being here and supporting my channel. Have a lovely day, or evening in my case, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!